Good morning. I don't know if it's anxiety, and I don't think it is. I think that it is a hostage situation. I think that it does not sit right with me to have somebody know sexual history, have somebody know conversations in my apartment. Let's go through the whole thing. So sexual history, which was passed from I guess the Phi Beta Sigma fraternity in Illinois to Marcus Dwayne Boyd in Louisiana. Louisiana, he done brought that to Texas. Also, for somebody to call and verify with the Q dogs. Now, I'm not. I said I didn't have any issues, but I do because somebody called and verified when I was working at the club too in like 2003 to verify with the Qs or something like that who I was, right? So even from there, so let's get started from there. I get a job, right? Munya, all that stuff happens, whatever. I'm still just working. I don't know that these people are doing all this stuff. I finally get to that sprint job with Marcus. That's when all this stuff happens. He comes in like a chupacabra and acts like he's like, so desolate and out of it and all this different stuff. Those men accuse me of being in threesomes and gang bangs and shit like that. I ain't do none of that shit. Um, Moving into another job, but at that job, let's keep going through sprint. There's a dark younger lady and a boss. The whole team, they don't like me for whatever reason. Never did anything to them. I didn't even talk most of the time. I just came to work and went home because that's all I knew how to do. Marcus needed a place to stay. I gave him a place to live. He didn't have anything in his apartment but a TV and a bed. I helped him. We moved to my apartment. It had roaches. He was a nasty individual. And he cheated a lot. I didn't want to stay with him. I told Munya McConey because at the time we were still trying to be friends, right? So I told Munya. Munya knew about it. That's why I think he's involved too. I moved to the newest apartment. Marcus doesn't want to move there because I guess he cheating, so he don't want nobody to know. And he could be gay because the only person that come over there as a friend is a guy. So he not. I don't think he really cheating with a female. Okay, this is when Marcus starts to tell me in this new apartment that he was raped by the Sigmas. And this actually first we took a trip to Louisiana. Okay, that's when he came back, and again he was looking like all sick and stuff. He came back and he was like, "You need to change all the stuff you write about me," because he was starting to abuse me. He also mentally abused his mother when we were in the car. He was in there cussing her out and fussing at her and telling her that she was shit and all kind of stuff like that. So anyway, we get back to we were at a car wash place, and he pulled over to tell me that the Sigmas raped him, and that the teacher I think that he was talking to could have raped him too. Now listen to that. Listen to how close this is to my story. So you know that the acting teacher, and it was Joel McCombs, the acting teacher, and two other older men that tried to set me up, or they did set me up for whatever they were trying to do to me. You understand? But when he came back to tell the story, he told me that he was raped by the Sigmas. Um, he was in a car again crying like he had been online, all this different stuff, and his teacher was a part of it. And we had just left the teacher's house. The teacher, and what else did he say? And that was it, okay? So and I guess he had a horrible childhood. And then his mother liked his brother Corey more. That's when we got to the house, he told me after he had a mentally abusive situation, he then told me that his mother Barry helped Corey Boyd bury a body in her backyard. Okay. So the whole time I'm still trying to figure out how to get away from him. I have switched jobs. I had to switch a job. He got mad at me because some girl was at the job looking inside the stall. And I thought, well, that's something to do. So I went to go to the office, like she is looking in the stall at me. I didn't like that. That's like some fucking sexual harassment type shit. I felt violated. I really did. I go to the bathroom, you following me, all this different kind of stuff. A heavy set girl. So I ended up losing a job. He got mad at me because I didn't have a job. So then I went to Central Market. And Central Market is the job that hired me. And if Central Market would tell you what the fuck I look like, or if they have any video to show you what the hell I look like. I was also working with an Asian guy at Central Market. I trained with him in Dallas. I had to tell him to stop telling ill-fitting David Chappelle jokes because they were not for him to say, because that was like part of our community. David Chappelle can say it, you cannot. Okay, so When I got better, a woman came and she was white. She was a white woman with gray hair. And she gave me like a box of Burt's Bees, something like that, some kind of stuff. She said she was dying of cancer. To this day, I don't think she died of cancer because I do think she is one of the people that is also stalking me. I don't know these people's names. In that time, I met Elder. I mean, the person I was with, whatever. I met him and he helped me, whatever. We broke up, so I started dating a little bit. I went out with a white guy. The white guy was sort of, and by this time I was like real thin, I was like, I was cute, I was like super cute. I probably look like a just starting, I look 18, I'm serious. So I lose the weight, I started hanging out with this white guy, and it was an older white woman in there with him too. I think she is stalking me as well. They were living in Plano, Texas. They talked about a snake coming through the mailbox or something like that, and he picked it up, and it was like, he thought it was a belt, but it was a snake, and he didn't have his glasses on. Anyway, long story short, this man comes and asked me to stay with him. I said, no, I don't want to stay with you. And I'm thinking all of this is in connection to the letter. Like, these people really want to control me and they actually want to take me hostage for some reason. Okay. This is not a lie. Everything I'm telling you is not a lie. None of this is a lie, and none of it. So I'm in this situation with this man. I tell him that I do not want to live with him because he wants to keep me in a room. He had already tried to help his, listen to this. This is Joe McComb's story. Listen to this, what I'm telling you. Joe McComb thought that natural healing would help his mother fight off cancer. He has a Polaroid picture of his mother with the cancer on her breast. When I meet the white guy, he says that he tried to naturally help his wife with the cancer. You understand? He had taken all her stuff upstairs and boxed it inside of Tupperware containers. Do you see now why I want to live with this motherfucker? Okay, so he put all her stuff in Tupperware containers and put it up there. Him and the lady, I think she was saying or whatever that she was the girl's mother, and she was living there because the guy, again, an abusive situation. I left. As soon as I told him I don't want to see him no more, I did not cuss him out. I didn't get loud with him. I just said, it's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. And I did not want to have sex with him either. This man sent me an email through my Yahoo account, Brandy_Schuler at yahoo.com with nigga 50, I'm talking about 500 to 700 times throughout this whole email. Also, the Sandman face guy started coming to the store to stalk me. This is the same guy that Brandon Clark stopped in front of the Walmart. I can't make this shit up. He stopped this guy in front of the Walmart from trying to hit me and my son with a car. He ran straight through the stop sign really fast. Brandon jumped out in front of the car to stop the man. The same thing that just happened to me in Alton when I first moved here. I was walking down here to the Walgreens or something like that, and it looked like Brandon Clark is not, because the person was skinnier and taller. The car came and hit and stood right in front of me. The car was like it was going to hit me. And I had to tell the man, don't do that. But they all keep trying to dress up like they Brandon Clark for whatever reason. Okay, so anyway, after all this stuff, I move out of the house with Elder. I start seeing my stepbrother again. We start talking about being married, all this different stuff. You cannot get married like that in Texas. That's when out of nowhere, Eric Henderson calls me and tells me that he is the person that could actually be in love with me. And I said, okay, whatever. So anyway, I didn't end up marrying the boy. I didn't end up marrying my stepbrother. I didn't end up talking back to Eric again. Okay. Every time I try to contact Eric Henderson, he starts to change the subject or say that he wouldn't do anything like that to me, and I'm stuck in this situation. All that time, I'm still talking to Clara McMath. At one point, I thought I could help Clara McMath with her child, but I had to move quickly, so I wasn't able to help her financially with her child. When I got the money, I had to move, okay, because nobody was down there to help me. Clara McMath wasn't going to watch my child, so how would I help her with her child if she wasn't going to never watch my fucking child? Y'all understand what I'm saying? You on the same story? Okay, so Freddie Vernon helps me move out of the apartment. He helps me pack everything up. As I'm moving out of the apartment, me and him have a talk, all this different stuff. That's when the girlfriend began to come over there, Renee. Renee was there when Marla was trying to fight me. Renee told me that Marla got her kids taken away from her. Marla is a motherfucker. I'm not playing. Marla do this thing where everybody involved with their kids, she always think that they kind of like, she always think that it's some kind of abuse. And I think it was because she was abused. Her whole family is like this. Her sisters, even one day they were taking something back at the store. Follow the girl from the store because the girl wouldn't take it back at Forever 21 because it was non-returnable or something like that. I guess they had stolen it. So she wanted to take it. They waited for the girl to get off work, followed the girl to her house, and fought the girl. Beat the girl up. They ended up with a case or something like that. Had to go to court. I don't know what happened to the jail time. You see what I'm saying? Marla also called CPS on her sister, telling them that she burnt her son with the curling irons. She did not burn her son with the curling irons. So for whatever reason, her son touched the curling irons. Marla would do some stupid shit too. Let me tell you what else she did done. I told you about the boy. She went down to go get him out of jail. She used to have him carrying her purse. All this boy wanted to do was be a truck driver. This girl, let me tell you how close this is to the Marcus story. For whatever reason, the same thing with Cecil Hall. He told this story too about the knife. And really, this story not about Marcus, it's about Joy. So the only person that ever pulled a knife on me was Joy. Why did Marla come downstairs with the knife and say, he didn't really do anything to me. I just called the police to let them know that so he can go back to jail because he don't want to be with me no more. I called the police to let them know that he didn't do anything. That's exactly what she was saying inside of my fucking house. The next thing she did was the boy was down at the place trying to get his records done, trying to get his shots and shit done. She went down to the place and caused a whole scene at this place about and I wasn't there. So I couldn't call the police this time. I wasn't there. I didn't witness this. But she went down there, saw him with the girl, and wanted to fight him in place. So they had to call the police on her and get her put out of there. She also faked the pregnancy or something like that. She said she was pregnant and at the hospital that her insurance would pay for her pregnancy. Y'all, this is the first time I lost my baby. You listening to what the fuck I'm saying? So at some point, Marla knew what the fuck was going on. Okay? So listen. She done told me that the insurance gonna pay for her abortion. Insurances don't pay for abortion. You gotta pay for that shit with cash on your own. So I don't know if she was just like tricking people out the money or whatever, but she would be like, I'm going to go get an abortion today. She was smoking cigarettes and drinking the whole time. I'm going to go get an abortion today. I'm going to go get an abortion today. I'm going to go. She said, well, you don't have, because we was pregnant at the same time. She said, you don't have to do nothing with yours or whatever. And I'm like, why would I follow you? Like, do you see your reasoning of life? Okay. Why would I follow you? That's when Crystal comes in. I started talking about Crystal because Crystal started talking about a book. It's going to help her get a man. She was saying that, what's his man? The man with the book. What's his name? He wrote the book. He married to the beautiful girl, the woman that always dressed really nice. What's his name? Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. I say that, they ain't gonna never help her get a book. At this point, I'm feeling mom guilt because that's when all the guilt stuff started. Because I even helped Crystal. I even hooked Crystal up with Munya McConey. I hooked her up with him. Okay, so I'm pregnant. I hook her up. Me and her were friends. It was okay. She say she bipolar. Okay, she have moods, swings and shit, whatever. I don't fucking care. But the part that's hard for me is how fucking cold y'all are. How y'all always, like, it's like they try to blame their bipolarism and they mental health issues on, like, well, how they don't help people. You see what I'm saying? So it was like I let her have a dress. She gonna say under her breath, I ain't gonna never buy no dress for you. Why would you say something like that? You understand? So why would I stay in contact with these people and they got fucking that's past mental health issues. That is beyond mental health issues. These are some real fucking issues that people fucking have. And I'm not here to be in no fucking criminal situation with you. And I'm not about to let you put somebody else's child behind bars because you want to be stupid about some shit. You're not doing that. That's the second time I had to actually do that. Actually call the police. When I told y'all in college, I called them about Joy, husband too. You not gonna fucking fuck with my goddamn life. You called the police on me. Then 2 days later, you want me to help you clean up a fucking crime? Okay, bitch, I'm gonna call the police for you too. It's not a game. I'm not here to play with y'all. My whole life, all I've been doing is creating a goal and gonna go achieve that goal. Now I'm in a situation where y'all feel like every goal I achieve belongs to you. Don't nothing I do belong to you. So I don't know where y'all getting this from or who the fuck y'all are. I don't know what fraternity, what sorority, what fucking KKK system y'all in, what BKK y'all in, but y'all need to leave me the fuck alone, and it's not a game. Me and my son don't need to be in any hostage situation because of these motherfuckers and their goddamn abuse, because y'all mentally fucked up. Now, how that travel from Illinois all the way to fucking Texas, I don't fucking know. And if you don't think that's the devil, bitch, you are sadly fucking mistaken. I ain't never done none of this, girl. Not one fucking time. Okay? Who are you? What are you doing to... I don't care. Somebody on here, black women, I'm white. Like, I don't know you. I don't know you. Do y'all understand? I don't know y'all. I didn't grow up with you. I didn't live in... I don't know you. This whole time. That's all y'all want. No, I don't. Now you know I don't. I'm not talking to you. It's not about you. Hang up. Get off. If you're not here to help me, then leave. That's all I'm trying to tell you. So now we go from Marla all the way. I come back home. Now my mom is at the door saying, stop. Whatever you're doing, you got to stop. I'm like, I haven't even done anything. I haven't done anything to any of y'all. So now my family is now distancing themselves or whatever they're doing. We haven't done anything to you. We left you. I was in my house by myself. Y'all brought the stuff to the school. Every school, Confluence, Imagine Academy, Confluence Academy, Gateway Elementary. Every school you brought all this stuff to it. And I don't even know you. That's been the whole problem. I don't care. What you want me to say? This girl over here, I'm just saying I'm white. Be white. What else can you be, love? What else can you be? Anyway, so what I'm saying is, this whole time, you have followed me with the abuse of men and stupid women on a campus that I had nothing to do with. I cannot help that I wake up and be who I am. Every day, y'all stopping me to say something stupid to me about nothing. Then I can't. Okay, so now, whatever. I'm letting that shit go. Let's let that go for a second. If I even try to let it go, all day today, if I leave outside this door, y'all gonna have somebody fucking following me. Some idiot following me. And for what? I don't know. This is abuse. It is mental abuse. And if y'all don't think so, you wrong. You have affected my personal life as well as my jobs. That is mental abuse. You can get if you don't know Penelope, whoever, Amelia, please go. No, I don't. I don't need to calm down. You don't have to be here. Why are you here? Do you have my phone? I think that's the other thing too. Some people have devices of mine that they should not have. They have been on my phone. They've been on the computer. They have been on everything, all this stuff. Like, I don't know y'all. So why not leave us alone? If we over here doing what we have to do, why are you bothering us? And then trying to say it was me bothering you. That's the same thing Marcus did. That was in the letter, correct? So if that's all it was, if that's all you ever wanted to do, you have completely won. And all I'm asking y'all to do, for real, is leave me and my son alone. We will relocate to wherever we can go. Can somebody please give me a relocation service? And it's not a joke. We need to check. Somebody, please get us a relocation service. We don't want nothing to do with y'all. Nothing. Nothing to do with anybody. And stop rerouting the calls. Amelia Pillet, what are you rerouting the calls, Amelia? or Melia, whatever are you rewriting the calls? Are you rewriting the calls? Y'all see what I'm saying? So now I'm stuck here with some damn kids playing with my fucking life. And y'all out here fucking helping them. For what? I don't fucking know. You have stolen everything away from me and my child. This person is a stalker. I hope all this line is being recorded because this is a stalker. This is a stalker. They do this to my son too. They'll say we doing something to them and we not. It's a stalker. We not doing anything. Why would I get on here complaining about stuff and I've done all these and I've done terrible things to people? Why? For what? It's a stalker. That's all I'm trying to let y'all know. That's exactly what we've been going through the whole time. You call somebody, they want to transfer the call somewhere else. All this different stuff. And for what? I'm even thinking it was a white teacher, the one who closed the door on me at the place. Why did you even come down there? You don't even know me. This is at Harmony MG. Every school has been a problem. Then I go home, it's another problem. Then some man want to rape me. Then some men want to put their hands on me. Then some woman want to start a fight. That is a problem. Because it's not us. Then y'all starting stuff at the school. Why would you go to my son's school? We don't have anything to do with y'all. I am pleading with y'all today. Please leave us alone. That's all I'm asking is for y'all to leave us alone. This has become beyond anxiety. We don't want to be a part of anything that y'all trying to do. I'm not a part of what you're trying to do. That's some stalking shit. I have never wanted to live with you, and that's the white guy. I never want to live with you. I never wanted anything from you or that woman. I already told you. Like every time I tell y'all, and I don't know why crazy people seem to want to follow me. Please leave me alone. I don't know how many times or how many ways I can ask you. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what your problems are with me, but I don't have anything against you. I'm just asking for you to leave me and my child alone. The dog too. Nobody has to poison our dog. Please leave us alone. Please leave us alone. That's all I'm asking. That's it. That's pretty much it. Please don't give, because now they have the guy at this beauty supply store up here by it's up here by Little Caesars and Dollar General. This guy has now involved himself. That's how the people, no, not Dollar General, Family Dollar. That's how the people at Family Dollar knew, because I remember this guy he has followed me twice. The guy from the beauty supply. He also put me out the beauty supply because I guess somebody called to tell him something about me. So all I'm asking y'all to do is leave us alone. It's stalking. You are stalking us. And it was started because of abuse. It was started because of domestic violence and rape. It is stalking.